Hi. Hey. Hey, do you have ideas of what you think it should be like, how it should be like to experience peace? And what a peaceful person is like, I used to think what it would be like for everyone in the world to experience peace, for you to be peaceful, for me to be peaceful, means that it would look a certain way. I would be calm. I would be, the chilled out representation of a sage in the Himalayas, meditating, omming away, being very, very tranquil. And the truth is, there's a different way. The truth is the tranquility resides within. Within all of us is this infinite space, absolutely pure, unchanging, untouched, completely endless, timeless, unchanging, unmoving, and that is the source of who you are. As that expression of who you are moves out into this world, you become you. And then as you learn to live life, we start to operate through filters. And those filters tell us, or those ideas tell us, what's right or wrong. So then we learn to behave like this over there, and to speak like that with those people, and to not laugh loud, and to not scream, and to, as children, right? We tell children off. We tell them how to behave. What's accessible, what's acceptable, and what's appropriate in certain situations, right? And I'm pretty sure all of us have had moments of being absolutely told off by mum and dad, shut down, and go to your room and be quiet and contemplate, your bad behavior. And all of that makes sense for that moment. But what happens, now I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but what happens is we start to not understand who we are. We start to live through some of the filters which we no longer need. Maybe we have grown up, we've evolved, we've learned, but we still have the filter that I'm uncomfortable, or I'm unsure, or I'm nervous, or I don't know how to respond to a noisy room. I'm scared of being in public situations. I hate being put on the spot in front of everybody. It's embarrassing. I don't know how to cope. So we've been trained to actually not be comfortable with who we are. So then the idea of being peaceful, spiritual, happy, calm, whatever, looks like something completely different to who we are. And it feels like I have to change so much to become, spiritual, monk-like, peaceful, loving, because I'm the opposite of all those words, right? For example, these are the voices that a lot of people think, because they tell me. And it's so nice when you actually do meditate, when you actually do have a meditation practice that allows you to just rest into this moment, eyes open and eyes closed. Like a livable meditation practice is that you realize that peace is within. You start to become in touch with that again, which allows you your expression. But your expression now is pure and coming from goodness, coming from purity. It's not being filtered or moving through or being distorted by the idea that there's something wrong or there's something I have to prove to people. Instead, it's clean. And for most people that do the meditation practice that I do, the Brightpath, the expression tends to be joyful, because we're not being, made uncomfortable or uncertain by our thinking from these ideas and assumptions. And when those ideas and assumptions are gone, my God, it's so nice just to be. And who are you being? Well, obviously, if this infinite space is about connection, if this spiritual life or this eternalness is actually the source of unconditional love, then the expression will be loving. The expression will be kind. The expression will be service, to help, right? It just will be naturally. And then as we kind of mold together, you find out how to help, how to speak, how to interact, when to talk, when to not talk, how to share, how not to share to certain people. You're more present to that, so it becomes intuitive. But for you to experience peace, find it on the inside. Don't look for it on the outside. It might exist on the outside, but it definitely exists on the inside.